John Higgins to break.
How does John Higgins get a handle on this fella then? As Dennis said, Judd Trump 1 frame away now from snooker immortality. He's won the UK, he's won the Masters, 1 away from the greatest prize of them all.
I have to phone the police, he's missed one. One thing about John Higgins, he will never give up. He'll fight right to the end. And this is what he's been doing throughout this final. He's had one of the greatest tacticians the game's ever seen in trouble so many times. So much so that that was the only shot available. There was no escape route there.
Yeah, his scoring has been that heavy that 7 centuries in that 90 odd in the last frame, that's basically half the match almost, where John hasn't taken part. That's how dominant now. Double. Kill the cue ball. Not this time. And a half chance now for John.
Yeah, he can't quite reach over it. There's so many awkward reds in the way, having to get the spider, which is unusual from this distance.
Thank you.
Didn't want the cannon on the yellow, obviously, so this brown is a thin cut, but there is a red over the left corner pocket. The fact that he forced it, had he have played for the single red, I expect him to pot that, but forcing it made the pot more difficult.
One.
That might be the end of the... He couldn't call it a break. He's only potted 1 red, but he's covered the brown. He's hampered on the blue, so it's just a safety.
Yellow ball. Judd Trump, 1.
You mentioned the 11 centuries there, Alan. I think the record before that was yourself. In a semi-final, was there 10 centuries?
Wasn't an awful lot to do with me. Ding done was. He got 7. Yeah, that was the record, yeah.
Well, you got 3, Alan, so... I think John is resigned to just having a go at any half chance now. And if this red goes into the middle pocket, it's quite a difficult one with the angle he has. Looks a little bit easier on the overhead shot. That looks much more difficult.
1.
He's on the brown, and even if he's straight on the brown, we'll see the cue power of this player. It's quite amazing, the backspin that he generates. Well, he had an angle, so he didn't have to screw back. But not an easy chance. The pink tied up, the black near
5.
the cushion.
Six.
He's potted some lovely balls with his opposite hand. He used his right hand there. Seems very adept at that, and playing it with side also. Was he just thinking about potting the blue and canning into the pink and reds? Yeah, he's just making his mind up whether to do that or not. Decided against it.
Yeah, you can't blame him.
11.
Just pick them off. There are enough reds in the open for him. And as ever, with that cue power,
12.
well, just potted that in the wrong half of the pocket. Tester coming up. Probably brown. Yellow a bit tricky for a left-hander. Doesn't have a lot of room for cueing it. Awkward bridging.
Yellow.
Tough shot this. Oh, yes. That's been a feature of his... Well, he's played a whole tournament, and especially this final. Any time he gets a hair out of position, there's the recovery shot.
15.
Still 3 or 4 loose reds available to Judd.
$18. 19.
Still got the choice whether to pot the blue and split the pink and reds, or he can keep picking the reds off. As I said, there's still another 3 or 4 available. In fact, when he pots this one, it'll release a red to the opposite corner.
24.
Yeah, this is the shot, isn't it?
Oh, look at this for a shot. Absolutely perfect. And there's all his friends, and there's his parents. You see Jack there, and Oliver Lyons, one of the professionals, good friend of Judd's. They're all here, and they're all looking very smart. That's the boys there, look like a boy band.
31.
he was involved in one
47.
of the greatest finals ever last year against Mark Williams. I know he was so disillusioned after
48.
losing the last
Yep.
2 finals to Mark Selby and Mark Williams, but I don't think he'd be so disappointed, but he won't be disillusioned because his opponent, and John will be the first to congratulate him if he clinches it here, he knows that he's played against a player at the peak of his form. 7 hours, and he's not that far away from his first world title. Needs to pull up a little bit.
42.
Might need another chance if this red doesn't pass into the corner. It's tight.
Yeah, I think there's enough room there. You maybe wouldn't want to risk potting it off the far jaw, but centre of the pocket or left jaw shouldn't be a problem. Almost there.
That's his brother Jack there, who's travelled all over the world with him for the last couple of years. And he looks to the heavens. There's no better feeling in the world when you're
49.
potting a few balls that's going to give you your first world championship. Just needs one more colour.
50.
I think John Higgins playing any other player the way John has played would have won the title this year, but this man has been awesome.
Choose shots, choose pots. Long red thump. Hail the new
62.
king, Judd Trump.
I like that, Alan. Even if the red doesn't go in, I think John Higgins will come forward, puts his cue down to congratulate Judd Trump. Absolutely incredible performance from Judd Trump to win his first World Championship. But he will be crowned the 2019 Betfred World Champion. Congratulations to Judd and all his family.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best quality of snooker we have ever seen in a Crucible final. A record-breaking 2 days. And both of these amazing players have played their part.